TLDW for today's progression. We got our 6th Doctor here, and we're working towards the 7th. We got 2 Rigwald's Quills basically within 30 seconds of each other, and then we got another one a few hours down the line, and that was like 5 hours ago. It has been quite a while since I was able to drop one, but honestly I need to go to sleep here. And we did actually drop this bad boy. I'm not going to count it in the run. We did drop the extra Doctor from a divination box. Like I said, I'm not going to count it in the run. The point of the series is to show you guys, like, you know, anybody can do this. Can this guy trade me? Hello? You know, anybody can do this, and I don't want one of the steps to be, you know, just drop the Doctor forehead. And so, we're gonna hold this off on like some side currency, just hold it off. We're not gonna count it in the run. Get out of my party. We're not gonna count this in the run, obviously, because like it's just too RNG based. Otherwise, you know, with the currency we have here, we could pretty much make the Doctor. Selling off some of our gear here, we can make most of a Doctor. You know, like you might look at this tab and only see like 2x here, but we're somewhat close to another Exalt here. Well, we're like almost there. Somewhat close to Exalt on the GCPs, somewhat close to an Exalt on the Regret. We're over an Exalt and a half on the White Sextants, close to an Exalt on the Yellows, close to an Exalt on the Reds. Almost done with the Marquette Splinter. That's basically like 0.9 of an Exalt. 2 Templar Spirits, that's just like 100 Chaos right there, which is like more than halfway of an Exalt. The stack decks right now, we're trying to sell them for about a little over 6 Chaos a pop. We're selling them for quite a bit of a markup price because we're selling them in bulk like this. This is about an Exalt right there. This is perfectly an Exalt in the alterations. 10 annuls is another Exalt. The Divines are, you know, 2 Exalts right there. So like I said, we're basically at the next Doctor. You know, once you count in things like the Woven Kings and the part of the first ones, we were definitely way over the first Doctor or the next Doctor. But you know, I'm a little lazy and I like to combine these things. We have completed 3 quivers at this point, and we have dropped 3 prior to the first one. So it seems like for every quiver that we combine, we drop another Feral's Fur div card. Don't know why they're so rare, but I guess it's a neat chess piece, so it makes kind of makes sense why it's so rare. But yeah, completing day 8 was a huge relief. It was the hardest day by my calculations, but it ended up not being very hard at all. One of the main reasons for that was that our empowers hit level 3. Rather than corrupt them and hit one level 4, I decided to sell them all uncorrupted for about 93 Chaos a pop. That ended up being around like 550 C. Pretty nice value right there. Would have made more if I got a single level 4, but you know, people come in here all the time and say that they've all, you know, 6, 12, 18, 24 different empower in lanes, and they haven't hit a level 4, and so again, I don't want to go down that RNG route. One thing that I learned in this run that I probably should have done is that since I'm trying to so hard to mitigate RNG, in the sacrifice room, level 3 in the temple, you can make like pretty easily make an Exalt just by upgrading one of the unique items, or there's like a couple unique items you can upgrade for profit. You know, even like the 40C profit things would be better than what I've been doing, which is where I'll throw leather belts at it just to see if I can RNG a Headhunter, but even that wouldn't count for the challenge. But I feel like we would have probably close to 5 to 6 more Exalts in our stash right now if I wasn't so Pepega and realized that sooner. Other than that though, currency's been really good. Staying on like these few stash tabs has been a huge pain. I pretty much stopped selling maps for the most part, like these tier 10 maps for those. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. Sustain has been super easy. There's tons of layers in here, but like I said, the maps like div card, stash tab, the map tab, the lack of, you know, different things like that, like the fragment tab. These things would be like really nice, but I think the currency tab was the most important, followed by the premium tabs. If I were to get another tab, it would be the map tab. Fragment tab is only useful because we're voling every single map. For most people, it's not really that worth it though, in my opinion. Other than that, we're looking pretty good going into day number 9. Should be super easy to get the 7th headhunter, or 7th doctor, sorry, not the 7th headhunter. And I don't want to sell off my gear, but if it comes down to it, maybe we just have to do that. But I would be more than 100% willing to bet money on getting my 7th doctor on day 9, and then super easily being able to break all this currency for the doctor on day 10. Reason for this is because the doctor on day 9 will have the Woven Kings completed by then. That'll sell for 9x or above, and so that'll be like a good portion of the way through the doctor. If we get really lucky with drops tomorrow, we might actually go for the 8 out of 8 doctor, but we'll see what happens. Answering some questions from chat. What I do to my map is I chisel Alkval every single layer, and I sell the bazaars 3-1. So you can do a little trick here. I need the bananas. Give me the banana maps. So if you sell a bazaar for 3-1, she'll sell you a map. In this case, it's a layer. But let's say that you put in 3 maps and she gave you a dig. You can actually switch out one, put a different one in, get a bazaar, or get a layer, sorry. This is because bazaar is connected to 2 different maps, and so we got 2 extra layers there, and that's been a big part of my sustain. The boss drops a lot of bazaars for some reason. A lot of bazaars. I think it's just because it's adjacent to the map. And originally I thought like, well, maybe if I shape my bazaars, then he'll drop layers. That didn't happen. You just drop random tier 10s and stuff. And I realized that, you know, being able to 3-1 into a layer is a lot more valuable than just dropping some random tier 1s, or tier 10s, sorry. But yeah, that's about it for today. It was a great, almost 10-hour stream. I had a huge headache today, so I wasn't able to stream for as much as I wanted to earlier, and we're pretty tired, trying to get you know, head start on our sleep schedule. But that's it for me tonight. Good night, everyone. Bye.